Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum students. This is Umaira Said from Times Institute, Pakistan, and the topic which I have lined for today is reading skill. And the agenda for the discussion today is the reading, like we discussed that what are the definitions of the reading, what are the purposes of the reading, what are the basic types of the reading, and the faulty reading habits like the reading speeds as well, and how to overcome the faulty reading habits. So, the first important thing is to know that what reading is. Bacon, who was the 16th century philosopher, who was the great essayist and person who was a man of the justice as well, he said that reading makes an exact man. It means that if you have a command over a reading, you may write good. As we discussed in the previous lectures that there are 4 communication skills, and all these skills are connected with each other. Like if you listen good, you speak good, if you read good, you will write good. So, all these skills are interconnected and interwoven with each other. So, let us give another example that if you have a command over the reading, you would have a command over the writing as well. If you listen good, you speak good. If you listen bad, you will speak bad as well. So, the 2 skills are active skills and the 2 are the passive skills. The active skills are those in which the human efforts are involved, like in the speaking and in the writing, the human efforts are involved and we are putting an effort to bring out something novel out of it. Whereas, the reading and the listening are the passive skill, because you are dependent upon the other person's skills too and other person's ability to judge and to understand. So, the reading skill, as we judge the reading skill, is that reading according to the Webster dictionary, that reading is to study under the stimulus of the printed page. Like there is a kind of a printed page, suppose this is a printed page, and what is being written on that page, when you understand what is written, what is the beyond meaning of the author, or what is written in between these lines, are said to be the reading. Many of the psychologists said that reading is a psycholinguistic activity, like psychologically, consciously, subconsciously you are understanding the lingual meaning of that word is said to be the reading. My dear student, there are so many languages which are existed in this world. Many of the language are existed, many of the language are vernacular, and many of the language are still the connected languages as well. And when you read the literature of that in that language, you may find out the whole culture is residing in these lines. You may read so many things in your day, like it was calculated, like in the 24 hours of the day, the 45% of our whole day is completely dependent upon reading. You read newspaper, books, pamphlet, hoardings, board, recipe books, dictionary, directory, you may read puzzle books, you may read comic books, sometimes you read novels, short stories, advertisement, magazines, articles, dictionaries, cartoons, statistical paragraph, timetables, and so many things. It means that our 24-hour days lifespan is 45% depend upon the reading of so many things. Now, the next is the purposes of reading, that is very important. Like one may ask from you that what are the purposes of the reading? There are the 4 purposes of the reading. Reading for information. You read the books, you read so many things for the sake of information. Huxley said that there is a difference between the knowledge and the education. Knowledge can be inherited, but education cannot be inherited. Knowledge can be transferred, but education cannot be transferred. Education is something which you acquired and knowledge is something which you inherited. It means that when we read something for the sake of knowledge, it means that we are taking that knowledge for sake of information, and when we will transfer that information, it will move from generation to another generation as well. The second most important is for the critical evaluation. What is the criticism? Not only to pick out the insect out of something, but critical evaluation is like when you have a command over something and you try to evaluate by placing some kind of an effective markers. Suppose, my dear students, if I say that I know about the English literature, like I have a little grip over that. So whenever you will discuss about the Shakespeare, about some other literary author, I will place some kind of markers and try to evaluate either you are saying right or the wrong. That if I say that I have a command over the subject of communication, so whenever you speak I will evaluate not on the basis of my knowledge, but on the basis of the general markers which I have placed according to your age. This is the critical evaluation, because my reading is good, my reading is strong, and I have been reading since ages. That is why I have a little bit more knowledge than yours. Then come the reading for the sake of practical applications. You are studying the MBBS, engineering, computer for the sake of practical applications. What you read, you apply it on in the books as well. The next is for the sake of pleasure. Many of the students read the novels, the comic books, the cartoon books, so many things for the sake of pleasure by putting the earplugs. It means that you are just getting an entertainment from that topic. So this is the reading for the sake of pleasure. So next is the types of reading, as we have discussed so many times that what are the types of reading. Number one is the skimming, and then is the scanning, intensive and extensive. Let me give you a bird eye view of this skimming and the scanning. Skimming is basically to run your eyes quickly over the text to get the main idea. It means it is like the skimmed milk. When something comes over the milk, the cream you removed out of that milk is the skimmed milk. Skim means to pick out the important information. For example, if I give you an assignment to complete within 10 minutes, and the assignment pages which I have been given you is of 50 pages, and the task is that after 10 minutes you are supposed to give me the presentation on these 50 topics. What you would do? Either in that 10 minutes you would read all those 50 pages. No, you will try to pick out all the important information written and imprinted on that pages. It may be headings, subheadings, the pictures, the charts, the graph, and then after 10 minutes you would say, teacher, we are ready, and you give the presentation. Skimming means that in a shortest possible time you are conveying the information. The second is the scanning. There are so many things we scan in our life. It is the same as the scanning in computer. If I say you like bring out the number of Mr. XYZ or if I say that bring out the number of Imran out of your call log. So what you do, from A to Z, would you read out all the names? No, you just click the I and the number of Imran will come out. So this is the scanning. When you go out for outing and you from the menu card you just say that we need the burger. So you are not reading all the menus and you just choose the thing which you want to choose. If you are searching for the name of a person from the directory, so and if you are searching the meanings of a word, so you just go on that particular word and bring out the meaning, otherwise reading the whole of dictionary. Intensive reading, intensive when you are keenly interested and intensively, deeply involved in something. It is intensive reading is done for the sake of some subject purposes, for the sake of information under the supervision of teacher. The guidance is required and you may not involve, and it is the depth of the study and the deep studies involved in the intensive reading. Extensive for the sake of pleasure, generally done outside the classroom. The reading of the novels, the drama, all these things are involved in the extensive reading. The next is the faulty reading habits, but before going into the faulty reading habits, it is important to know that what are the reading speed. My dear student, the reading speed varies from person to person. If you are a stringer means new, or you may say if you are a baby reader or newly reader, your speed may be 0 to 150 words. Like you are the new reader and you will read in a robotic voice, and with the robotic speed you may read the word and try to understand and comprehend the meaning and the context out of that. It is the 0 to 150, these are the slow readers. Then becomes the average reader. Their speed is 100 to 150 words. These are the average readers. All they have a familiarity with the language, but they try to have try to read more accurately. there are becomes the fast reader or the skim reader, and they read 800 words per minute. Mostly these are the native readers. Native are those who whose language is the mother language, like Urdu is your mother language or the Saraiki is your mother language. You will speak these languages in a bit speed rather than comparatively the some Angrez or outsider who will try to speak Saraiki in a very slow speed and with a, like you may say, the less than the slow readers they will be. And the fast and the skim readers read 800 word per minute, and yes, you will be amazed to know that 800 word per minute. And what the strategy they would apply? The skimming strategy. Now, the faulty reading habits. There are so many habits which you people have developed while reading. Number one is running or rubbing your finger over your page. Some of you and me have developed an habit that when they read, they read like this by rubbing their finger on the paper. What happens if we do this? Our mind and our speed connect with this rubbing of the finger. If we are rubbing the finger more speed, our speed will be more, and if our finger movement is slow, our lips and our reading movement will be slow as well. So why you are being the victim of your finger? Your speed must not be connected with your finger movement. So what happens? It also not only lessen your speed but also affect your eyesight as well. The next is the head movement. Many of the people have developed an habit that they used to move their head and move their finger while reading. What happens? Your eyesight affected. Number two, your reading depends upon the finger movement about your head movement. So do not become the slave of your head and the finger while reading, because it not only affects your eyesight but it affects your reading speed as well. The next is the vocalization. Many of the people have an ability, or they try to speak more and more loud. The more loud you will be, they think that we are the good readers. No, when you read with the loud voice, your reading will be reduced but your voice will be up. What happens? All your energy will be transferred in raising your voice. So try to be sub-vocalized. Now there is also another strategy of sub-vocalization. The sub-vocalization, you just murmur, like you just move your lips but you do not read the context or you do not read the text. So these are the faulty reading habits. So how to overcome these faulty reading habits? Try to read on the daily basis, try to read in the chunks, like you may purchase a Dawn newspaper and read a whole week in the chunks, in the smaller sentences. The more they have smaller sentences, the more speed you get. Like I have increased my speed by reading the newspaper on the daily basis in the form of small sentences and the chunks. It not only have improved my reading speed but my spoken skills as well. So this was the topic for today, in which we have discussed all these aspects in a very lucid and explicit way, and I hope that you understand all the points. Note down these points because it will be helpful for you in your future and for your examination as well. So see you with the next topic. Take care. Allah Hafiz.